everybody, welcome back. I'm Ganna Banana and this is
Brutal-Earthworm.
Brutal-Earthworm, my brother. Today we're going to be reviewing the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Just a warning, there's probably going to be spoilers.
Sonic dies at the end.
My first thoughts on the movie were it's extremely bland and I wanted to enjoy it. I like Sonic. I'm not the biggest fan, but from the beginning I was like, what even is this? This is terrible.
So the movie starts out with Sonic's origin where he's in Green Hill Zone from the game. I point that out because it's important to remember. It's in the Green Hill Zone from the game, and he goes to his owl mom, which he has. You never see her though. No, you saw the owl mom, didn't you?
You see, he's got an owl for a mom. I didn't know that.
Not like a cartoony Sonic animal owl either, like an owl, an actual owl.
Like, what was that movie called? Guardians of the Legend? Legends of the Guardians? Where they're all owls? Oh, it was so bad.
Anyways, so his owl mom tries to teach young Sonic about not going fast because he's got to keep his speed a secret. But young Sonic, he's a rebel, so he doesn't do that. And as a result, a bunch of echidnas, echidnas, yeah, like Knuckles.
Oh. I don't know anything about this. Alright, keep going.
Okay, so tribal echidnas come and they attack Sonic and his mom because they want his speed. They need it. So they attack them with their primitive arrows and spears. And so Owl Mom takes Sonic to the woods and she gives him a bunch of rope rings and he's like, hey, go fast, but don't do it. Just stay hiding. And then she dies after she sends Sonic away. And she sends him to the real world, our world. And then he lives like a hobo for the next like 10 years. And then we get introduced to the cop.
Donut Lord.
Donut Lord. That's what Sonic calls him.
That's so bad.
And then Sonic plays baseball by himself because he's real sad. And he gets so sad that his sadness causes a giant explosion of sadness that shuts off the town's power and what do they say? The entire North Pacific coast?
Yeah, all the power's down and they can't figure out why.
Yeah. So the government decides, let's send the craziest person we have to investigate it. So they send Dr. Robotnik, played in this movie by Jim Carrey.
Excellent actor.
Excellent actor, and he was good in the movie. But more on that later. Jim Botnick, in his infinite wisdom, discovers it was a strange alien hedgehog, and he tracks him down. And Sonic and Donut Lord become friends after Sonic commits breaking and entering in his house. And then they become buddies, and then Jim Botnick tries to kill them, and they go on a road trip. They fight bakers.
Pretzel Lady. They go to San Francisco and they climb a giant tower. And then there's a giant robot fight. And then lots of teleportation throughout the world. And then they end up back in Green Hills. And then they have another epic battle. And Eggman gets...
He gets teleported away to Mushroom Planet.
Away. And then he looks more like Robotnik and Dr. Eggman than he did at the beginning of the movie. Sonic's a real jerk in this movie, too.
I didn't like Sonic very much.
No, his character was terrible. He was such an a-hole.
Your thoughts, you said you didn't enjoy it very much.
I didn't enjoy it. It was extremely bland. There wasn't any part of the movie where I was like, oh, I want to watch this. I was halfway asleep towards, like 30 minutes in. I was like, I'm going to take a nap. I didn't take a nap, though. There's a lot of people in there.
Yeah, I noticed I thought you might have been sleeping at one point in the movie.
It just got so boring, and the humor, I don't know what audience they were trying to target. It wasn't a movie for me. It wasn't a terrible movie. I just didn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
You're a bigger Sonic fan than I am.
As the Sonic buff, I was really excited to see this movie. And as it was getting closer and closer to the time to go see it, I was getting all excited. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go see the Sonic movie. I have to say, I'm rather disappointed. I don't hate the movie. There are some parts of the movie that I actually do like. Specifically, the parts where Sonic is fighting the robots, which I don't know if you know this or not, but that's what Sonic does. He fights robots.
I know that.
I liked it when Sonic and Robotnik were fighting and going toe to toe because it was like the games. That's what I wanted. I wanted Sonic and Robotnik, Sonic going on bopping badniks like the games. Because that's what I wanted, a video game movie based on the games.
Oh, I didn't like how inconsistent they were with his powers. Like, there were points in time where he could literally freeze time, and he was so fast, and then
And a thing he never does in the games, mind you.
there was other points where he got hit with a tranquilizing dart.
Yeah.
And he stopped bullets?
He grabbed rockets. And he shoved them into other robots.
It was inconsistent. It was so bland.
Yeah, like those time freezing things, they looked cool, but it's like she said, it's inconsistent.
It really was.
I feel like his supercharged powers come from emotion.
Yeah,
Because
a little emo.
Almost said emu.
Emo.
Sonic's not an emu.
He might be.
He might be. A little bit of emu. He was raised by an owl. We don't know what kind of blood relations he has.
Ooh. It was just a large emu shaped like an owl.
Robotnik's character. As far as Sonic versus Robotnik, I think Robotnik is definitely more like his game counterpart. He's a lot more eccentric than him, though. Because Robotnik has always had this, like, childlike excitement to him.
Yeah.
This movie kind of turned that up to 11, though. And I don't want to say it ruined his character, but I feel like it made him not as good as it could be, though.
It wasn't good.
Jim Carrey was fine as an actor.
No, Jim Carrey did great. I just thought that it was so... He's such a petty character. Just... He didn't feel like a bad guy. He just felt like a loner that wanted attention from the government and higher powers. It wasn't... No.
I didn't... You know what I think?
What?
So, and as far as Sonic fans are concerned, there's always been this big debate of humans being in Sonic games and whether or not they ruin them. I think humans are fine in the Sonic games, but I want all the humans that aren't Robotnik gone from the movie.
Yeah, I could see that. The ending of it was really sweet. There was a cutscene, and
it was like all 16-bit old Sonic graphics.
16-bit. That was pretty cool. I really like that.
That was so cool.
That was
I like
my
that.
favorite part. The ending was
16-bit Jim Botnick looked fantastic.
That was pretty cool.
I would watch that movie.
Yeah, if they made a movie just of that, I would probably enjoy it a lot more.
But the reason we bring this up is because after the credits, we get a little stinger of Tails coming in and being like, I gotta find Sonic. And then he goes away to find Sonic. Now this brings up questions. Sonic left Green Hill Zone as a wee bab. Did they know each other beforehand? Is there time travel shenanigans?
Is Tails' mom also an owl?
I wonder.
Was it the same owl mom?
Maybe.
No, but it's cool because it leaves it open for a sequel.
Yeah, and at the end, also, when Eggman gets sent to the Mushroom Planet, we get like a brief cut to him, and he's like he's completely lost all sanity at that point.
He looks more like the Eggman I like.
Yeah, he's got the big bushy mustache. He's bald. He's got the goggles. He looks like Eggman.
Picking up boulders and throwing.
Yeah.
Getting buff.
Eggman is super strong in the games.
Yeah, he wasn't very strong.
Without his robots, Eggman is actually overpowered. He's faster than Sonic. That's a fact. And don't you debate me on this because you're wrong.
Oh, jeez, you're gonna stir up some crap in my community. Anyway.
We're talking about Sonic. That's unavoidable. Anyways, I feel like they're setting up for the sequel to be more like the games with characters and Robotnik being more like Robotnik and stuff. And I feel like I'm excited for that.
I'm excited for that too.
I want to see a movie that's more like the games. wouldn't you know it, I want a movie based off a game to be more like the games.
I hope the sequel's better. This one wasn't a terrible movie. Again, it's not.
It's been getting good reviews.
It has been getting good reviews. It's not bad. It felt extremely.
Yeah, it felt really middle of the road.
I didn't feel excited at all through any of it. I wasn't pumped. I was just, I'm here for the ride.
But like I said, I liked the robot fights.
Robot fights were cool.
And I actually thought the designs of the robots weren't half bad either.
They were egg-shaped.
Yeah.
They were egg-shaped robots.
Yeah. I like the car one that went into smaller cars.
That was ridiculous.
I loved that. That was great. Plus, it was like a big Jeep, and then it was like
It
a
ended up
normal
like
car,
this tiny little,
helicopter thingy.
like a golf ball.
Yeah, it was like a golf ball.
It was so tiny. But yeah, those were cool, I guess. But the movie overall was alright. If you're a big Sonic fan, you might enjoy it. Otherwise,
Maybe. It's a big maybe. I'm a big Sonic fan, and that's a big maybe for me.
I like Detective Pikachu a lot more. Just saying.
You know that Mario movie's coming out eventually.
What? There's a Mario movie?
Illumination is making a Mario movie.
Oh no.
Where are we?
Get a CGI Bob Hoskins in there. Yes! Yes!
I can't
You
handle
want it.
I do. That would be
If-
cool, but it's not going to happen. I know we're going to get something terrible. Ugh, Mario, excited. Sonic movie. Ugh.
I'm pretty sure that part where Sonic said he hated mushrooms was some kind of take that tomorrow.
Ooh, that's a good point. A jab at Mario.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, if you've seen the Sonic movie, I want to know. Leave your comments down below. If you don't
Do it.
want to see it, also let me know. And don't forget to give this button. Hit that subscribe button and give it a thumbs up if you liked the video so far. I know this is something different. I don't usually do movie reviews, but I felt I had to on this one. And my brother,
I convinced her to do
he
this.
loves Sonic so much.
I do.
My soul hurts though after watching it. Anyway, any final words? Anything left for the audience?
Jim Botnick was kind of cool.
Jim Botnick was kind of cool. I liked him. And I'm hoping his future role will be a lot bigger and badder.
I hope he wears a fat suit for the next one.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
That was going through my mind on the drive home.
Yes.
Jim Botnick would look good in a fat suit.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for sticking around. Yeah, I hope you all have a fantastic day. And don't forget to leave your comments down below. As always, safe travels, good luck, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!
Bye!